I have your back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, the Wyatt timeline. Oh boy. Ooh, that was...
I'll cover you.
That's not good. So if you remember, we left off right before the party. So let's go to the party.
Happy birthday, William.
Here's to you, All-American.
Mazel tov zum Geburtstag, Jüngere.
Another year with Captain Spacefish.
Let's make this year count, Blazkowicz.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, Herr Blazkowicz.
Your favorite.
You, All-American.
Banana cream
Oh,
pie.
happy birthday, Terror-Billy.
Next
William,
song.
blow out your candles.
Let's blow out the candles and get this started.
Didn't think I'd make it this long.
Well, here's to Brother Blazkowicz, toughest motherfucker I ever met.
Terror-Billy.
That's some hot damn good banana cream pie right there.
Made.
Next song.
Now, here's some wicked love. Lord, that's gonna tear a hole in poor old Horton's tummy. Boys!
So, how was Venus? Did you bring me back anything?
Well, the souvenir shop was closed, but brought you this.
Holy shit, Blazkowicz.
Well, I absolutely must tell you about the silverfish.
It's definitely true.
It's a very small.
Seagram. Yes, Blazkowicz. Listen, I'm gonna need your Nazi eyeballs on this one.
I am not a Nazi.
Whatever. Look, I'm trusting you to decrypt the Odin codes so we can disable the defense system and hijack the Outskirts.
Yes, Blazkowicz. But please stop calling me a Nazi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your Nazi feelings? Suck it up, princess. You still here? Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Oh, shit, now it's on. Comrades, brothers and sisters, thank you very much. Tomorrow we are gonna shoot Nazis until we run out of bullets. But tonight is for Blazkowicz.
I don't think we see much from the character selected to survive until the end of this sequence. So, that's one thing. Which is an interesting point. I'm sorry for going completely silent. I didn't know if there was going to be new text or context to the conversations before. But
Oh, come on!
it's
Preserve your head in this here jar.
Yeah.
Oh, Terror-Billy.
I love that. You don't really think Set's gonna drink all that much, you know? But here he is. So yeah, that's an interesting point. Like I've said before, the game is very smart about how it includes that character. And so you look at the sequences here, Fergus isn't in any of these, nor is Wyatt. Wyatt, of course, did help out bringing in the liquor and everything, but like, there he is. And this is, I think, the only sequence you'll see him. What the fuck, Wyatt sequence?
Well, first Horton starts with corn. And on occasion we've done barley, but I think, well, I like rye, but he usually does corn. And then
William. Wake up, William.
Oh, baby, please. Every sound feels like a bullet to the head. What's going on?
Wyatt's gone missing. Blazkowicz, You have to track him down. I still have to get my shit together for the mission. Come on!
We've been looking whole night, but we can't find him anywhere. You have to find him before we move out. Okay. I just need to get a little bit of sleep. An hour, okay?
Alright. Let's go find us a Wyatt. Not quite finding Fergus's arm.
Wyatt has gone missing. Captain Blazkowicz is conducting a search.
Wyatt, where's your head at, son?
Ah. Get some Hendrix in there. Well, fake Hendrix. You saw the text there, the voice had spoken to him.
Oh, Mr. Blazkowicz, I hear Wyatt went missing. I'm gonna find him, right, Ingle? I'm a little worried about this boy chick. Okay.
Still studying the God Key, which is probably going to be a huge thing in the next game.
I retired early last night, so I know nothing of where Wyatt went. Have you asked my sister Hoshi?
I have not. You are one of the first people I've talked to.
Mon capitaine, I remember Monsieur Wyatt behaving very strange in the cantina yesterday. You maybe searched there, no?
Okay.
Must be very, very cold in space, no, mon ami?
Yeah, that's kind of...
Wyatt? Name sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Sure. Let's go up to the hangar and see if we can just cut off this entire quest line. I wonder. Let's at least fill up our diesel cannon. Oh. No, it looks like the that grate's completely closed. Interesting.
I speak to Wyatt, Capitan. He has heard the voice too. But I have not seen him today. Now be gone.
I like that the crazy French bartender lady also knows of the voice Wyatt speaks
Yeah, I
to.
saw Wyatt yesterday. Believe he was having a discussion of some sort with Paris Jack. Go ask him.
Paris Jack is, of course, still in the
Oh
cantina.
mon Dieu, so many crazy things happened last night. But I do not recall Wyatt doing anything of note.
Alright. So, looks like we have to go down to the cantina again, talk to Paris Jack. That performance hit. That is not a good sign. Like I said, this game is pretty well done.
Wyatt is good mensch. I hope you find him, Captain.
The game is pretty well done by all accounts, but for some bizarre reason, those bugs just, they always get, fuck this, let's go do this.
Perhaps, sir, Section 66G was sealed off because of a gas leak back when you first took over the U-boat. Now there's something rotting in there, and we have to get rid of it. We have a serious fly infestation on our hands. You have that extraordinary constrictor harness, and so I speculate
just come on.
66G through the ventilation system and turn off the gas so that I may send a cleanup crew in there. Here, allow me to open this hatch for you. Ugh, smells of death.
Yep.
Remember the gas?
I've been putting this off for quite some time, so
That is one foul smell.
may as well just finish this off, kill all the dogs that are living in here, and get our constrictor harness upgrade while we're doing the Wyatt search, because I do want to finish this off with 2 videos, and I don't think the Wyatt search plus the last section of the game, that looks like it sucked, are going to take a long enough amount of time that it's going to be 2 videos on its own. So why don't we just have this 3-minute hey, did I actually melee that wolf? That'd be good. Wolf. I'm really thinking Far Cry terms now. Every dog is a wolf. And on easy mode, these guys are dead. Not as bad as they could have been. I wonder if I'm out of hatchets. That's why I'm not throwing them at the moment. So, crawl through here, walk over this way. Whoa. No, get back here and get fucking cut up. There, easy enough. That's... Hold on. Good. Dead. He's dead, it's fine. And turn the knob. Yeah, there's... I mean, the nice thing about these sequences is that they're pretty straightforward and pretty quick. And so you're not feeling like you've got a huge, like some sort of, I don't know, huge onerous process that you need to go through to get this stuff done. It's just pretty solid.
You made it out, Captain. I heard some awful noises and wagered there was trouble. I will make sure the cleanup crew knows the gas has been turned off.
Okay, and there was dogs. But yeah, so the upgrade, I don't even remember why we're worried about it. Ah yeah, constricted longer is actually pretty nice. Especially going into the Osmerzer. Where is Jack? Hey, Horton.
Morning to you, Blazkowicz. I haven't seen Wyatt. You might want to talk more about playing Paris Jack. There, Club Chrysal.
No, I remember no Wyatt.
Club Chrysal. May as well grab the star cards. We have really got to look at these. Some of these are great, so I'm probably going to show off a bunch of those before the end of the LP.
I might have seen Wyatt in passing, mister. But I was wasted out of my head, so I didn't notice any particulars.
And Paris Jack's here.
Hey, Terra Billy. I might have some information for you.
Hey, Paris Jack. So you seen Wyatt around?
I saw him late last night. He was not doing well.
Gosh, Paris. Oh, your music is like liquid gold dripping into my ear, man. Just drip. Like, where'd you learn to play like that?
The streets of New Orleans were alive with music. You carried the gift and the music would just slip into your bloodstream. I'm mastering that gift, playing without ever hitting a single bluey, and that took practice. Years and years of practice. And a bucket load of discipline.
I learned to play the clarinet back at school.
The only thing they teach you in school is how to be a good slave to the system, son. Musically or otherwise.
Man, well, your music, man, it's like cosmic. It's like riding on space winds. It's like really messing with my mind, you know? And it makes me feel... it makes me feel a bit nauseous, actually.
Why you keep doing this to yourself, son?
What?
I seen you partake when you think nobody's watching.
It's cool, man. I mean, I'm exploring. I'm just widening my horizons with the mind, you know?
You ain't built for it.
Jeez. You don't understand, Paris.
You can't presuppose what I understand.
This is about the universe. I mean, this is important. There are things that I need to make sense of.
Son, the only thing in this universe that makes sense is the sweet sound of music.
You don't get it, man.
saw him walking toward the shooting range.
Mm-hmm. Looked like he was heading for a trip.
Thanks.
Ah, yeah.
Wyatt? Was he even at the party?
The traveling show throws some crazy fado do. Goodness gracious. Last night's show take the cake.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I guess we should go see Wyatt's, shooting range, trip. And I don't know if we saw Horton's room previously. I don't think we actually looked in here in the main playthrough, because it was closed like the one time I tried to see it. Yeah. Communist propaganda. Pretty interesting stuff. I was actually listening to that History Respawn podcast that I did end up posting in
To the shooting range. Look for Wyatt.
And they do mention that there was a southern, whatever reason, there was like a southern communist movement for a time in the U.S., which I thought was something I never really thought about. Anyways. No?
So, you've been to another planet, but have you ever been to Sweden in the summer?
No. Might be a reference, considering the game developers are Swedish. I can just hold the button. How much ammo do I get?
Yes, I spoke with Wyatt yesterday. Very sad he was. That's all I know, tyvärr.
Wyatt should be somewhere around here. That was weird that my assault rifle ammo didn't max out. I feel like I can't start the shooting range because I'll shoot Wyatt. Like, he'll pop out. Let's see. Let's go through here. Upgrade kit.
Nice. Should get to work on upgrading my weapons.
I didn't think there was an upgrade kit there. Huh. I'm not seeing them. Probably gonna have to walk our way through the shooting range to find them. And here's the shooting range. I was not exactly making a huge deal out of that one. What we got here? Because if you remember last time when we went and found Fergus's arm, it was kind of hidden in a room not dissimilar to this. Aha. Aha. Probably should have done the exploding version of that. You know, the one where I control the explosion. But, oops. For whatever reason, I put two of them out there at once instead. Alright, so we're gonna find Wyatt.
The little guy died this morning. He didn't eat his cheese. Starved to death. So it goes.
Wyatt. You. I'm talking to you, Wyatt.
Oh, the kid. Yeah, he's not here anymore. He went looking for the truth, but he didn't like what he found.
Look, you're talking crazy, man. You gotta get with the program. We need you. We're moving out. Come on, Wyatt.
Kid's father had his future all staked out for him. Ivy League straight to the top of congressional power. Cut him off when he joined the military. Ungrateful brat, he called him. The kid's mother fell into a depression in that big, dark house. Same day the kid shipped off for Europe, she swallowed a bottle of pills. And that was it. How was that?
I'm gonna take you to Seth. He's gonna fix you right up. You're just a little confused is all. Come on now. No, Wyatt. Come on now. Wyatt. I'm your buddy, remember?
He saw perfect patterns. Swallowing branches of a great tree. The all-knowing space entity at the center gazing upon him. The kid is approaching the apex of the universe. But it all slipped away. And a colossal black trench opened up, swallowing the colors, and the kid couldn't see anything except for a trans-dimensional gaping maw swallowing his soul. Oh, nothing matters anymore, man. Oh, sunset for humanity. Tell him that he's sorry. Tell him that he loved him.
Oh, shit. What's wrong with him?
Heavy dosage of psychedelics. Now, listen to this. Back in the days of Das Yichud, we used similar substances many times. Never, ever, anyone had the clarity of vision that Wyatt has. It's remarkable.
Will he be okay?
Well, I'm flushing his system right now. You should be fine.
Is this some kind of a doorknob set?
No, Jingle and no. What did you say?
Wyatt, don't ever forget who you are, man. Don't forget who we are. Don't forget what we are, soldier.
I feel much better now, Cap. Back in my own body. You realize you're still wearing your party hat?
I had to punch you out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember that. Needed it, I guess.
Doorknob, he says.
Hey, Wyatt. Love you, man.
My brothers and sisters, check this out. In less than 6 hours, Frau Engel is gonna make a scheduled appearance on the Jimmy Carver Show, live from Hollywood, California. Now, while that bitch is getting her ass kissed on national television, we're gonna infiltrate the Ausmercer, disable the Odin defense system, and hijack her ship. And then we find that bitch and we take her out. What you got?
Frau Grace, I decrypted the Odin codes Herr Blazkowicz brought back from Venus. Turns out it's just one simple word. Valhalla. Type in Valhalla in any of the Odin terminals and you will have permission to shut down the automated defense systems.
Well, all right. Now, fuck off, Nazi. Like I was saying, we are gonna find that bitch and we are going to take her out. What?
Ever call me a Nazi again? I am not a Nazi! You do not have the right to label me as something I am not, as someone less than yourself, as someone less than human. Say it! Say I'm not a Nazi!
All right. Okay, I get it. You're not a Nazi.
And you! understand that, you dumb idiot! And it hurts. It hurts that you are so stupid you don't love me back. But I will dry the tears from my eyes. Get over it and move on. Because I don't need you to be happy. I will just be mentally using your body from time to time for my own personal pleasure. And there's nothing you can do about that. Sigrid.
Still love that line from Sigrid.
Okay.
No way! Don't be silly. Oh, you coming with us.
So we're gonna get basically the same cutscene from here on out. Just Wyatt piloting instead of Fergus. But yeah, very fun. A little different with Wyatt and Fergus. The fact that you get more of Fergus's backstory, sorry, Wyatt's backstory than you do with Fergus, who's more in the moment in his sequence, is interesting. Especially because Wyatt has been far more comedic relief than Fergus was with his arm. I mean, Fergus's arm was still, you know, supposed to be a bit more funny, but Wyatt's trip stuff was clearly supposed to be hilarious the entire time. And then you get this surprising depth, not just from Wyatt, but from Set mentioning how important Wyatt's stuff actually was. Nah, you can't jump up there.
Hold on, William.
Better hit that button. Wow.
However you want to handle this, William, I will follow your lead.
It's easy mode, Anya. It's easy mode and I have a shotgun that murders things. I don't... The way I want to handle it is to murder things. See? Hold on.
Sigrid, we're in.
There are 3 different Odin control centers on the Ausmerzer. 2 of them controlling the automated defense system. The Hugin control center for the port defenses, the Munin control center for the starboard defenses. Finally, there's the Odin main control center for the ship itself.
Understood. How do we get to them?
There's a terminal concealed in the floor in the center of the room, which will open the door leading to the Hugin control center.
Found it.
The other parts of the ship are harder to access from your location. Bring up the ship schematics in the terminal and see if there's a way to reach them, Anya.
Alright.
Find a Hugin control center and shut down the port defense system. I'll stay here and try to figure out our way around this ship.
Just making sure. I'm a little low on grenades, as you may see. So it does concern me, because I'm sure I'll want to throw at least one.
William, go through that door and find the Hugin control center.
Ow. I was thinking about just doing this whole thing with the... Hold on. Anyways, I was thinking about going through here with the pistol and just being like, yeah, this is how easy mode is, but then I got shot a couple of times and I got a little gun shy there. I'm still in that. Alright. Alright, enough. Apparently there were some explosive barrels near me. I'm still in the mentality of normal mode in some ways, where I get a little concerned about things that these guys are doing to me that I don't really have to worry about. You know, so look at my health. I just took a beating. Like, no joke, a really bad beating, and I'm still doing okay. things are still positive for good old BJ Blazkowicz. Still on that thing where I don't know where the fuck I'm going in this area, though. When they send you back through an area you've been before, and it's not quite explained, like, why is it different than last time, and how? That can be a bit of an issue. And so that's what I'm kind of having here, is that when they send you back through this area, it's in a different pattern, in a different direction, and certain areas that were open to you are closed. And there's not really a clear set of markings on which way you should be going. I don't understand. Why did the game slow down? There's no one here that could have detected me. Whatever. Take everything I can get. Oh yeah, load up on grenades. And yes. Oh yeah, sure. We need to get through here. There we go. So right there we saw the benefit of having slower reacting commanders, which is something we didn't actually get to see in the main playthrough that much. But because he was delayed in his reaction there, I was able to just very easily just gun him down after I'd been spotted. There we go. So
let's see. V-A-L-H-A-L-L-A.
Yeah.
Well done, William. The port defense systems are offline. Get back here as soon as possible. I think I found a way to reach our other objectives.
Okay, good. Gonna try to stealth what I can here. Oh, man, I almost attempted that snipe shot on the commander way down the way. And got the quick commander kill maxed out. Pretty good. I'll take what I can get on those. And pick up a little bit more ammo. Don't need it. Again, weapons just lying around, I'll take it. I can use ammo most of the time. It's an interesting decision that the designers made, I think, is to include something like that. Oh. Looks like they caught me.
Irgendwas gesehen?
Ah, hell. Well. Oh my god. Getting knocked over is still the fucking worst thing in this game. Huh. You get really close up. Oh, I thought BJ did like a special shooting animation for a second if you got that close up. Right. I guess it's just that he doesn't have the distance he needs to aim down the sights or anything like that, so he does that. It's his, kind of his animation of being too close to a surface like that and shoots. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't actually tried doing anything like that in the past, so. And right there is why I don't ADS. It's never not going to be weird to me that, like, a situation like that, if I were to try that in normal mode and just basically wander up to people while I'm getting shot at by everybody in the history of the world, that would be death. That's just straight on, you're dead. How are we on ammo? Ooh, I put, like, no effort into upgrading these, did I? In this, in easy mode, it's a little bit more forgiving, as I've mentioned many, many times. And so I was able to just wander in there and start shooting as necessary. Or wait and try doing stupid shit. Man. They're really throwing a lot of machine pistol bullets at me here, aren't they?
William, I need some help here. Hurry, please.
What's up? How's that going for you? Excellent. Cool. Lost half of my armor. Let's bring out a shotgun to accompany.
William, I'm in here. William, jump into the transport pod. They're on the other side. I've reprogrammed these to take us to the upper parts of the ship. We can reach the other Odin control centers from up there.
Cool. So yeah, that scene, that fight sequence, if you remember, was not pretty the time I did it in the main game. So, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. But, pretty easy. So true story, when I went and did... Oh. When I went and did the... Wyatt... Yeah. I figured that. Yeah. I have a shotgun, you see.
I'm up here. Are you okay? Listen, destroy the big fan over there and go through it. You should be able to find your way out of there through the ventilation system. I'll make my way to the Odin main.
William, there's another shaft on the other side.
I was wondering if I could break that.
To reach the Munin control center from there. I need you to go there and shut down the starboard defense system. I'll keep making my way to the Odin main control center.
I was wondering if I could break that sequence a little bit by jumping through there. And it turns out, yes, you can. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I ran out of bullets at one point. Or the game switched my guns on me. I don't know. One of the two. But it happened. Pistol ammo is, like, oddly rare at times in this game. And it's mostly because you're supposed to use it for sequences like this. It is not meant to be a frontline weapon. Man, I should really be using the comp pistol and such too. No, no, it's fine. I just did not want to. Oh, that's funny. I'm stuck. Just hide here. Oops. This is my own fucking fault. Yeah. Okay then. What I'm hoping is that... Okay, not good.